Okay, and the last video for today, boys, just going through these harder questions. So we have $35,500 invested for 10 years at 4% per annum. Now, it says compounded twice a year. So the twice a year is how often you are going to be paid your interest. So twice a year means that every 6 months it's going to be paid. So we're looking at half years. So if we look at our 10 years and convert them to half years, we'll times by 2 and have 20 half years. The 4% per annum, 4% per year, to get that to a half yearly interest rate, we divide by 2 and get 2% per half year. Now we'll look at finding our decimal. So put your 2% per half year in here, and you'll end up with 1.02. So back over here, we're putting our principal in, 35,500 times the decimal we just got, converting everything to half years of 1.02. And don't forget your power up here for your time is in half years as well. That's going to be 20 half years up there. Put in your calculator and round to 2 decimal places. The interest, we're taking our final value of our investment, which is $52,751.13. Take off the original value of your investment that you invested, $35,500, and you have earned $17,251.13 over 10 years. So it's not bad money when it's compounding. Okay, so looking at this next question, we've got $8,900 invested for 2 years at 3% per annum, but it's compounded quarterly. They're paying you your interest every quarter. Now, a quarter is a quarter of a year. That's 3 months. So we want to know how many quarters we've got in all of this work. All right, so you'll be used to quarters when you start paying bills yourself. Talk to your parents about it. A lot of bills are issued quarterly. Water, rates, all those sort of things, electricity, are often issued quarterly. Okay, so looking at 2 years, if we change that into how many quarters of a year we have, we times by 4 and get 8 quarters in 2 years. The 3% per year interest rate, to get a quarter interest rate, we divide by 4. So 3 divided by 4 as a decimal is 0.75. So it's 0.75% per quarter. That's the number that's going in for R, and you will get your capital R value of 1.0075. Taking it over here now, to find our final value of our investment, your principal goes in, your original investment, your R value we just found, and don't forget the N is also in quarters. I'm putting our 8 up there. Don't get confused and put any of these numbers that are up here. We had to adjust them all. Okay, so your final value of your investment, once you work that out, is $9,448.23. To work out the interest we've earned in part 2, that's the value that it's actually ended up at the final value. Take off the original value and you've earned $548.23. And for our last one, this time we've got $4,900 invested for 1 year at 5.5% per annum, and it's compounded daily this time. So you might think, who could be bothered paying you interest every day? Well, that will happen in international money markets and things like that. So if you want to be involved in that sort of calculations, they are dealing with daily interest rates. Also, if you look on credit card statements, if you're overdue with your payments, they will charge you interest every day you are late. So if you ask your parents to have a look at their credit card statement, and they'll show you there is a daily interest rate on that. Okay, so if we come over here, we're doing everything in days. So 1 year is converted to 365 days. 5.5% per year. We want to get it to per day. So we are dividing by 365. Now, if you do 5.5 divided by 365, that's the answer the calculator gives you. And you have to write every single digit down. Have a look at the credit card statement of your parents and you will see that their daily interest rate has that many decimal places. Okay, so it's important we write them all down. Okay, so we're going to use that to go into our little formula here. And that's our R value that the calculator gives us. So that's what we're using. All right, then up here, actually, I think your calculator cuts this short, so I'll just get rid of this bit here. Yeah. Due to the number of digits your calculator can deal with, it actually gives it to you like that, so we'll use what they've given. So up here, we're using our formula now. Put your principal in, the R value we just calculated, and the number of days up here. So everything's in days. Calculator will give you that. So there's our rounded off answer to 2 decimal places for the final value of your investment, $5,177.03. The interest you've earned in this time is your final value, which we just calculated. Take off the original value of your investment and you're left with $277.03 interest. Okay, so we'll leave it there. This week, lucky for you, you're not getting any homework. Not my choice, but the school said that. So I do suggest that you sort of have a good look at these videos, so make sure you know what you're doing. Also, I need you to make sure that all of this work from all the lessons that we've done this week have been written in your book. You have to take photos of all of that work and you have to upload it onto Google Classroom so I can see you've done the work. You need to upload the photos to where it says Term 3, Week 1 and put it in there for me, please. Thank you.